Hey, what's going on, guys? It's DK. Back at you with another video here to talk about some of my favorite player props for the big game. Yes, that is the Super Bowl tomorrow. Cannot wait for this one. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. I make content for daily fantasy sports, for Prizepicks, and for NBA Top Shot. Premium content, guys, I offer that on patreon.com for daily fantasy sports. So if you want more in-depth content there, link is down below. The sponsor of this video, guys, is Roast Umber. If you guys are a coffee lover, you guys got to give it a try. I have just been absolutely addicted to these nitro brews. They also have coffee and decaf. They have different bundles you can try. You can use my discount code DKDFS for 20% off your order, guys. They're a small company. They are also Roast Umber. All their guys are big into DFS. So help me, help you. Give them a try, and you will not be disappointed. It is great coffee. But all right, guys, so let's get into this video and let's start. Well, first, shout out to Prizepicks for look how many different options they have that you can play for the Super Bowl. If you guys are not signed up for Prizepicks, you can use my code DKDFS for a 100% match up to $100. So basically, if you're a new user, you deposit using my code $100. That's a free $100 to play with on the site. But yeah, guys, let's start off with receiving yards, and we are going to both tight ends here. So CJ Uzomah right now only projected for 26.5 receiving yards. I like the over here. He has been heavily involved in the passing game so far in the playoffs. The one game he did not hit was against Kansas City when he got injured, but he was limited in practice on Thursday and a full go on Friday. And I have not seen anything of a limitation for CJ Uzomah. So, I think the Rams are going to focus on, trying to stop Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. And I think that's going to leave a lot of room down the middle for a guy like CJ Uzomah. And again, have not seen any news of any sort of limitations. I like the over here on 26.5. And we're going to go to the opposite side as well with Kendall Blanton at 29.5. So we got news that Tyler Higbee is in fact out. So Kendall Blanton is basically going to play the entire game. We have seen this from the Rams all year. If you take a look at some snap counts, so they basically run one tight end the entire game. That's what we saw. Higbee had been playing the entire game, and then he got injured early on. You saw Blanton come in and basically just never leave the field. So they love running one tight end. I think we might get close to 100% of the snaps here for Blanton. And even though he doesn't have the receiving skills as Tyler Higbee, he doesn't need to do a lot to hit this over. And again, if he's going to be out there the entire game, same thing I kind of said about Uzomah is I think the Bengals are going to try to focus obviously on stopping Cooper Kupp number one. So I think that should leave some room over the middle for a guy like Blanton. So both tight ends I expect to play majority of the game. I like the over on both tight ends receiving yards. And the final one here, we're going to go over to receptions. And we're going to go to a guy who's been disappointing of late, but I think this is too low of a number. That is Van Jefferson, 2 receptions. So sure, right? He's only hit this in 1 of the last 5 games. 3 of the last 5, he's hit 2 on the number. But I think he's going to hit this over. Again, I like the spot. Like Cincinnati's defense, they are not great at stopping the pass. And if you take a look at some snap counts here for the Rams, same thing I said about Blanton of the wide receivers. Like they're going to run 3 wide receivers basically the entire game. So you're seeing 100% of the snaps for Cooper Kupp. This is last game. 87% for Van Jefferson and 86% for Odell Beckham. So I know Van Jefferson's been disappointing of late, but I think he is a guy that can definitely hit this over 2 receptions. Again, been struggling a bit of late. Did have 5 targets last game, but he is a guy that I think this number is a little bit too low at 2. So those are the 3 picks that I'm liking. Again, the over on both tight ends. We're rooting for a good tight end game from both sides, and we're going to take the over on Van Jefferson 2 total receptions. So yeah, guys, that is going to do it for the video. Again, if you have been enjoying these videos, just make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Would really, really appreciate that, guys. Good luck. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Hopefully you guys can make some money, and I will see you all in the next one.